Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like it's been forever since I did a sit down video and just kind of caught up and chatted with y'all. So that's kind of what today's video is gonna be. I have a lot of stuff to update you guys on about my life and what is coming up in my life, I guess. So I'm just gonna get ready for my day and sit and chat with y'all. So if you guys have never seen my channel before or don't know me, I'm Ella Godet. I'm a sophomore. I'm finishing up my sophomore year at University of Georgia. I have actually 2 weeks left until I move out, so really close to the end. And I've honestly had like the best year I could have asked for. This year was so incredible and I'm just so happy to be here, and yeah, it's been a great year. With that being said though, I am not coming back to Athens in the fall. And I'm not going to be a UGA student this coming fall because I'm going to be on semester at sea in the fall. For those of you who don't know, semester at sea is a study abroad program where basically you live on a ship and travel across the whole world like while you're living on a ship. It's through Colorado State University and I am going to 10 countries throughout the whole semester. So I'm obviously really excited. I love to travel. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I've been lucky enough to travel to Europe a couple times and also to a couple countries and places in the Caribbean, but I've never been to any of the places I'm going on semester at sea, so it's going to be like a really new and exciting experience for me. A lot of people ask like how I decided I wanted to do semester at sea because it's kind of random and not a lot of people have even really heard about it. One of my mom's really close friends from high school did semester at sea back when she was in college, and she actually told me about her experience when I was in middle school. So ever since 7th grade, I have been thinking about this and wanting to do it. Ever since I got my first job, I have been saving money and putting money away for this program and to be able to do this. So like sitting right now making a video about how I'm actually like going and doing this is so exciting to me because it's just been kind of a long time coming and I'm really excited about it. So it's fall semester, it is 101 days and I'm gonna be on the ship for just about 4 months and we leave from the Netherlands. So before I get on, me and my parents are going to Amsterdam together. So the route from there, we're going obviously start in the Netherlands, we're going to Portugal, Morocco, Ghana, South Africa, Mauritius, India, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Vietnam, I think. I have to go check and make sure I got all of them. I think that's right. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. So I'm going to 10 countries throughout Europe, Africa, and Asia, which is really exciting. We get off the ship in Thailand. So I get off December 22nd and then I will be home for Christmas. I'm like booking it home. As soon as I get off the ship, I'm gonna get on a flight back to America so I can be home for Christmas. But that is kind of the schedule, I guess. I will unfortunately be missing Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday, but I feel like I can sacrifice 1 year for this experience of traveling the world. So if y'all don't know, I'm living in a house with 5 girls. There's 5 of us for the rest of my time at UGA. So how that's working is I am going down in August when all of my roommates move in, and I'm moving my stuff in since I don't leave until September. And then I'm just leaving all of my stuff there while I am abroad. I'm not subleasing my room in the house. And then in the spring, I'll be back and I will be living there for the rest of my time here at UGA. I'm gonna obviously miss my dear friends here. I'm really sad about not like getting to experience the first semester in the house all together, but they're all gonna be here when I get back and we can enjoy the rest of our college time together. I'm gonna be like pretty detached from my life in Athens. Obviously I'm not presently gonna be here, but one thing a lot of people don't know about semester at sea is that obviously when you're sailing and you're in the middle of the ocean, you don't get any service and the boat itself only provides each person 7 minutes of Wi-Fi a day. So I think I saw somewhere that 7 minutes is like the equivalent to a 3-minute phone call or a 2-minute FaceTime or like one single Instagram story post or like sending out like 1 or 2 snaps. So a lot of the time on my semester abroad, I am gonna be off the grid and not like able to contact people from home a lot, which is definitely a weird feeling. Like I'm 20 and I think most every 20-year-old can say that they're pretty like addicted and attached to their phone and being in contact with everybody. Like I moved from Virginia to Georgia as a freshman in college, like to come to college, but it was a little bit easier because I could still FaceTime my family. Semester at sea, that's not as much of an option. I'm much more like on my own and without my phone, which I think is going to be really interesting. It's actually like one of the things I'm most nervous about for semester at sea, but also one of the things I'm most excited about. I'm really excited to be able to like slow down and kind of live really in the moment and disconnect a little bit and really just appreciate being there and not, you know, sitting on my phone seeing the life other people are living. I can kind of more focus on what's happening with my life and all these amazing things I'm getting to experience. I think that's definitely going to be one of my like biggest lessons on the ship, is how to live a little bit more disconnected and a little bit more present, but I'm excited for it. I'm obviously sad though because I'm really close to my family. I think if you watch my channel, you know, like I just adore my family and like being around them and near them all the time, and I call them quite often, even though, you know, I live pretty far from everyone. My older sister goes to Florida State and my younger sister is a senior in high school, so she's in Virginia, but next year she's going to University of Delaware, so, you know, even further away. And then my parents are still in Virginia. So even though I do live pretty far away from my family, we're all still really close just because we stay really connected. So I'm a little nervous about that, but you know, my family will always be here when I get back, so it'll be okay. So basically, to give you the gist of things, this semester I'm going to be taking 12 credits. So I'm going to be a full-time student still, and like all of my credits will be able to transfer back to UGA in the spring. So I'm still working towards my advertising degree. I'm still making progress on that, obviously. But pretty much how semester at sea works is you have your sea stretches is what they call, and this is when you're traveling from country to country, and that kind of ranges. It's most of the time around 5 days averaged. I know there's one like really long sea stretch that it's like 11 days at sea, I think. But while you have your sea stretch is when you're taking your classes, and I have like a full schedule. You know, I'm a full-time student. I have test assignments and stuff while I'm on the ship. But then once you get into port, which again in port it kind of varies, but it's about 5 days in each port, is when you kind of let loose and able to do your own independent travel on your own. If you've ever done like a traditional study abroad program in like a specific city, it's like on the weekends you're usually allowed to go travel and do your own thing. It's kind of like that, but the entire time we're on land, we're kind of allowed to do our own thing. So it's just awesome that I'm able to still be working towards my college degree, but be able to travel while I do it. A lot of people ask me like why semester at sea versus just a traditional study abroad program. I obviously have like always wanted to do semester at sea. That's like always been something that I've been saving for and planning on doing, but like picking semester at sea over just like studying abroad somewhere, I think it's just because of everything you get to experience. You know, on a lot of traditional study abroads, you really get to fully immerse yourself in the country or city that you are in. But in semester at sea, I feel like you really get to learn about the cultures of countries throughout the world and experience all these places. Like, I never thought I'd have the opportunity to visit Asia. So getting to go like 4 countries in Asia and experience all the different like cultures throughout that is really, really exciting to me. And also, of course, like the ability to like disconnect and be on a ship is really cool. Like, I just feel like when else am I going to be able to travel for an entire semester and live on a ship? Like, it's basically sweet life on deck. So I really like just think it's going to be life-changing. I've heard everyone that does semester at sea like comes out of it basically a new person. They're like, I've learned so much about myself, I've learned so much about the world, and like I've made so many amazing friends. So I think like when the opportunity arose for me to actually like follow through and do this, I just like couldn't miss it. I have to do this. So speaking of friends, a lot of people are wondering like if I'm going into this with somebody that I know. Like I said, the program's through Colorado State, so it's not through the University of Georgia. There are a couple people from UGA that are doing it that I have like reached out to, but I'm pretty much going into this completely alone. I've talked to a couple girls doing it, but just through like the Instagram, they have like a roommate finder just like freshman year of college, but I don't like personally know anybody, which I'm like both nervous and excited for. I think I came into college without knowing anybody. I didn't know anybody at UGA and I didn't know anybody going to UGA. So I kind of moved like across the country by myself. And you know, looking around this year and seeing all of my amazing friends that I have, I'm just really excited about the opportunity to meet all these new friends. I think, you know, I've been through it once and I know kind of how it goes of being completely alone, and most of the time everyone's looking to make friends. So I am really excited to meet everybody, and I've heard the friendships that come out of semester at sea are like some of the strongest friendships you'll ever experience, just because like when you don't have your phone to like get on and scroll in an awkward moment, like you have to kind of talk to people, and when you're bored out of your mind you really start talking. So people get really close really fast, not to mention they're traveling the world together and experiencing all this new stuff together. I can't say that I'm not nervous about not knowing anyone. You know, even finding a roommate, like I said, they have the roommate finder page, but like I haven't found one yet, and I am just nervous because anyone would be to be like go and do something this like big and monumental completely by yourself. But like I've said, I've always just heard amazing things about like the people you meet on semester at sea, and that people come out of it with a lot of like amazing friendships. So I'm really excited for it. I literally love my girls here with like my whole heart. They're like my best friends in the whole world. Like I can't believe I got so lucky, and the thought of like meeting new friends and traveling with people is really exciting to me. Like I might have the opportunity to have my semester at sea friend group that I'm just as close with as my UGA friend group, and I think that's really fun and exciting. I'm just excited for it. The first thing most people ask me when I tell them I'm doing this program and doing SAS is if I'm nervous. I'm terrified, if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm so lucky because my parents and my family like love to travel. You know, I've gone so many amazing places with my family before. Because of that, I just love it too. But that being said, I've never been on a big trip by myself. I feel like a lot of the time my parents are in control of the planning and the flights and the activities that we do and all that. I've never done that myself. Like I would definitely say I'm a pretty independent person. I think like moving alone to college obviously like teaches you a lot about yourself and about being independent and forces you kind of into being independent. But no matter what, travel is stressful and it's hard to plan when one, I don't even know like who I'm gonna be traveling with, and two, like it's gonna be pretty last minute and pretty like scrambled together. So I'm like a little bit of a control freak. I like things to go the way they are in my head. So I think I'm gonna really have to work on that and let go of that because, you know, it might not always work the way that's planned because it's a lot of 20-year-old college students planning the travel. So that'll be interesting, learning how to travel on my own and not have my lovely parents plan it out for me the whole time, because that's what I'm used to. I'm also just a little bit nervous about my social battery. If you've ever been like on any sort of trip, you know that like traveling is stressful and it's a lot of time socializing and spent with people, and 4 months of that sounds like I'm gonna need like a 3-month nap afterwards and like lock myself alone in my room, just because I'm an introverted person and I like to have my alone time. And being on a ship when you're all stuck in the same and you can't really escape anybody is definitely like a scary thought. And of course, like going out and making a whole new set of friends is like, you know, just a little scary for someone who's not shy but just like a little bit more introverted. So it's definitely gonna push me like out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna have to like learn how to deal with that, I think. But I know that like it'll be such a learning experience and I will learn so much from not being able to hide away by myself. So it'll be fine. And then of course, like I said earlier, I am nervous about not being able to communicate with my friends from home as easily and my family. I don't really get FOMO, but I think that's most of the time because I'm like here present in Athens. Like if my friends are going out and I stay in, like I don't get FOMO. But I feel like if I'm not even here, I might get FOMO of just being in Athens because I do love my school and I'm sad to leave it, but I think I'd be more sad if I didn't take advantage of this opportunity. And then of course I like mentioned about my family and not being able to contact them and missing Thanksgiving. And you know, I do go to college in a different part of the country than my family does, but I've never gone 4 months without going home. And I think being across the country and across the world are two very different things. I think, you know, my parents being an 8-hour car ride away versus a 20-hour flight is two different things. And so it's gonna be definitely, I'm nervous. I will definitely say that. I'm nervous. I'm excited more than I'm nervous, but I am definitely nervous. But for the most part, I am just so thrilled. If you watch my YouTube, you know I don't ever shut up about it. I talk about it all the time. All of my past vlogs I've talked about it in, and like my friends here are probably sick of hearing about it. I am so excited to just experience this and like be a part of this. The spring 2024 voyage is, I think, disembarking maybe today or tomorrow. So it's like they're getting off the ship soon, and just the thought that like the next people that get on the ship, like I'm gonna be there too. That's crazy. Like it's happening in like 4 months. Like it's coming up so fast. And I'm just like so excited to experience the whole world at 20. Like I'm 20 years old and I'm gonna be traveling to 10 new countries across the whole entire world. Like I'm just freaking excited, guys. It's gonna be crazy. My life is gonna be so hectic and crazy over the next couple of months. But I wanted to make a YouTube video about this because I want to remember this forever, and I want to like document it and be able to show you guys. I want to be able to show like my family and my friends from home. Like I want to make YouTube videos about like each of the countries I go to and like life on the ship. Like I want to document it all for you guys. So my YouTube channel is going to turn into a little bit of a travel channel here because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling and you guys are going to come with me. I think like even starting, like obviously now I'm making this video, but like this summer I have so much to do, like in prep and packing and getting all my stuff together. Like I want to document all of it. I want to remember this whole experience like throughout the whole thing. So like on my YouTube and on my TikTok, I'm gonna be documenting as much as possible. So keep your eyes out for more semester at sea content because I am really, really excited, and I'm excited to share this with all of you guys. I think like this is too good of an opportunity to keep to myself. So I won't be able to post like from the ship because I don't have any service, but I definitely will like try and keep y'all as updated as I can throughout my trip and my 4 months of traveling the world. So that is my update for you guys. I am doing semester at sea in 4 months, 4.5 months. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along. I think this is gonna be so cool, and obviously all the things I just talked about, just incredible and amazing, and just the experience of a lifetime. And I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys, and I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. It's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be so much fun. Thank you guys again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, bye guys.